And we are studying themes of Moll Flanders. What does the theme mean in English literature? Theme is defined as a main idea or underlying meaning of literary work which may be stated directly or indirectly. There are four major themes of Moll Flanders: greed, hardening, vanity, and repentance. First is greed. Greed is defined as the intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food. The first theme, greed, is shown in Moll's act of prostitution. Moll turns to thievery in many instances to support herself. She also allows her morals to disintegrate as a result of her greediness. After the death of her first husband, she starts choosing her husbands by their luxury and social class. Moll's first act of prostitution is thrust upon her unknowingly. Moll sees people as goods. She started taking money from prostitution. She also started stealing things from kids and people in distress. Malls can be considered as good example of criminals at that time. Second theme is vanity. Vanity means excessive pride in or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements. A second important theme of Moll Flanders was vanity. It is next to the greed that leads Moll to do what she did in her first place. Vanity determined her behavior. Moll's vanity is what made her seduction easy by her older brother. Vanity in her did not just stop in elder brother, it is also a huge component that ran in her marriages and her mistress' life. It is the reason also that made her start stealing, then remaining honorably poor. All the Moll Flanders' actions are some way linked to her vanity. Next theme is the repentance. Repentance means the action of sincere regret. Repentance is shown all in Moll Flanders. Her first repentance came when the youngest brother asked her to marry him. She regrets having an affair with his brother. When the Moll enters Newgate prison, we see again another shallow repentance by Moll. She fears not for her spiritual state, but for her physical being. Actually, Moll's repentance seems more like regret for having underestimated her chances for a better arrangement. But the tears Moll weeps from time to time are merely an emotional release rather than sign of true repentance, for even after the shedding of her heart quickly hardens against her victims and she continues her victimization. Fourth major theme is hardening. Hardening means to become more and less sympathetic. Moll become a hardened criminal. She steals things from necklace from a child and she don't feel it bad. She's hardened. There are minor themes in Moll Flanders: criminality, femininity, and women. First is crime and criminality. Name a crime, and it's probably found somewhere in Moll Flanders' novel. Adultery, bigamy. Bigamy means dual marriage without divorce purpose. Prostitution, gambling, thievery. All the crimes are committed in Moll Flanders' book. Okay. Whether the characters got caught or not, nearly all of them have engaged in some kind of criminal activity. Some of them both kind of crimes actually go unpunished, while some of inoffensive ones reap terrible consequences. Second is women and femininity. Women have only got a few options in life. They can be mistress, wife, servant, criminal, or a prostitute. At the time we all friendless live. When it comes to choosing one of these positions, it all comes down to how much money a woman has access to. Moll moves between categories because she possesses, but also because she is unusually lucky and skilled in manipulation. Okay, next is Uh, Wealth. Money is driving force in Moll Flanders, both in book as well as in the character. It's way more important than class, love, or anything else. Moll needs money in order to achieve freedom from servant life, and once freedom has been achieved, she needs money to support that freedom. Money is what pursues Moll to make all of her decisions good or bad. Thank you, friends.